presentation, I want to introduce myself first. Hello, I'm Salsabilla Syana Ramadhani. My major in Batam State Politeknik is Managerial Accounting. I'm 6th semester. Now, I'm working at PT Bumitek Batam Prima. Maybe that's just my introduction, so let's start the presentation. Today, I'm going to present about my progress project, Z-axis tool setting. In this presentation, I will explain 4 points. 1. Preliminary. 2. Design tools. 3. Tool making. And 4. Conclusion and advice. I'll start by telling you a bit about background and plans for making the tool. And then I'm going to move on to explain the basic design tool, combine design, and also detailed component drawings. Next, I want to explain the stage in making the tool. And finally, I will to explain the conclusion and advice for Z-axis tool setting. First, I will explain about background of tool making. See from the experience of the author where there are still many medium and large companies and in the world of education who still use paper of offset cutters in CNC milling due to the high cost of existing tools. So the authors want to make the same tool at a price that can be affordable by companies or in this world of education, namely the Z-axis CNC tool setting LED lamp indicator. The embodiment of the invention itself is the Z-axis CNC tool setting, which consists of a round main body that functions as a bearing and assist from the third component in the form of the part that will be touched by bottom of the end mill, which is round multi-level, which is below. The third component has 3 springs as a push button driver in order to extend the lift time of the push button itself, which is secured by the second component in the form of a round cover tied by M3 x 0.5 mm. And at the bottom of the main body, 3 magnets are given so that it easy to stick to the table or vise, which is made of iron and so that it's not easily shift when doing the offset tool. This tool is also very easy to use like the previous tools that already exist. Just put it on the table or vise that is installed on the machine. Then the operator only needs to touch the end mill without having to fear that the size is not suitable like using paper, and this tool is also light. Next, I will to explain basic tool design. Take reference from existing tools as shown in the picture on the side. The author aims to create a similar tool but with different indicators, where I use the LED lights as an indicator. It is no longer detailed. This is design combined assembly for Z-axis tool setting. Next, have detailed component drawings. And then, this is stage of making tools. In this stage of making tools, have 13 parts. Based on the result of the discussion of the Z-axis CNC tool setting, it can be concluded that 1. Z-axis CNC tool setting, which uses 6061 aluminum material, and where other parts use standard parts such as M3 x 0.5 mm bolt, micro button switch, CR2032 battery holder, Panasonic CR2032 battery, and 5.5 meter LED light. In number 2, Z-axis CNC tool setting using LED light indicators have a limited limit to the extent to which the switch button is damaged if the operator is not careful enough to do the offset tool. In number 3, Z-axis CNC tool setting is a tool that is made based on existing tools but uses lighter materials and replaces the detail indicator with LED lights and with standard parts which are commonly used in the industry, so it will be very easy to replace them if this happens. Damage to the LED lights, switch button or battery replacement of this tool itself or when trying to remake the Z-axis CNC tool setting yourself. Next, advice. The author got the advice for the electronic circuit from author senior, namely Ferdiansyah Marja, which he suggests using a micro switch for an 20mm battery holder so that the 5mm LED lamp can be used. Okay, I think that's all for my presentation. I'm sorry for the mistake. Thank you. See you on my next video.